Touring prospective homes can feel like wandering through an infinite imaginary desert. You're tired, you're cranky, and you're not sure if the experience is ever going to end. So, when you finally found the one, it's an amazing feeling. You can already picture your first brunch in its adorable breakfast nook. But wait, before you summon the moving truck, your dream home seller has to pick you too. Luckily, the key to locking down your ideal abode doesn't always mean offering the most cash. Here are 5 ways to tip the odds in your favor. Hey everyone, it's your favorite local realtor, Adam Brunelle. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today I'll be giving my top 5 hush-hush ways to get your offer accepted. Let's dive in, shall we? Number 1, negotiate with a smile. Unlike most commercial real estate transactions, the buying and selling of a home is complicated by all kinds of emotions. Often, how the seller feels about you can be more important than your money. People tend to do business with those they like and they trust. One of my favorite examples of this phenomenon occurred when one of my clients was second in line for a home. While the first place bidders were negotiating their contract, they whipped out a long list of unreasonable demands for the seller. This absolutely infuriated the homeowner, who finally told them, "My property isn't for sale to you at any price." The seller ended up offering my clients the house, even though their bid was $10,000 below that of the first buyers. Lesson learned? Don't nitpick over the items that are insubstantial, like a torn window screen or a $50 valve on a hot water heater. This will anger a seller more than anything. And that could be a deal breaker. Number 2, get personal. Profit isn't always the seller's primary motivation. I can recall a recent deal in which I was representing an older couple selling their longtime family home. We had 2 offers, one from an investor paying cash, the second from financed first-time homebuyers. Despite my recommendations, the sellers chose the first-time buyers, even though the cash offer was higher and would have been a much simpler transaction. Ultimately, what mattered most for my clients was to pass their beloved home onto a deserving young family. Number 3, figure out the seller's unique motivation. Understanding why the sellers have put their home on the market is yet another powerful tool a buyer can bring to the negotiating table. Some sellers want a quick sale, others need time to find a home, some are focused on price, others on certainty. There are so many intangibles, it takes a deep understanding to make a good deal for everyone. See what information you can glean about the seller from your agent or even from the seller's neighbors to arm yourself with as much information as possible. The more flexible a buyer can be on closing and possession, the more likely they are able to negotiate a lower price. They're giving the seller peace of mind and the comfort of not having to rush out. Number 4, write a love letter. Sometimes a heartfelt note from a potential buyer can make all the difference, even when the chances seem pretty slim. One of my recent buyers had already bid on another home when she and her husband stumbled upon a gorgeous old Victorian. Instantly, they were smitten. She grew up in an old house, and the sellers had done a really great job of maintaining and renovating this one. Unfortunately, multiple people had already placed offers on the house, including several developers who were just planning to demolish the property. My client felt her only hope was to write the sellers a letter. In it, she talked about growing up in a similar house and how much she respected the owner's efforts to preserve their home. Within 24 hours, the sellers told her the house was hers. It turns out they really wanted someone who would keep the house rather than tear it down. Though it felt like a long shot, my client believes her note was successful because it was genuine. Number 5, work with a pro. It also helps to have a knowledgeable, well-respected pro on your side. Someone who understands market realities and who will work well with a seller's agent. So, how do you find that seasoned pro with the sterling reputation? Ask for referrals from your personal and professional network. And You should definitely interview at least 3 different agents before you choose the one you feel most comfortable working with. Residential real estate is a game of both head and heart. Smart buyers who employ both are the ones most likely to win the home of their dreams. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, be the cool guy or girl and give it a thumbs up. As always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll make sure I get back to you. Have a great rest of your day and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.